Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we'll be talking about the Canadian Dental Care Plan,
Yeah,
specifically for older adults.
that's right.
So we'll be looking at some information from the Canadian government website,
Okay.
as well as a guide from the National Initiative for the Care of the Elderly in Canada.
Sounds good.
And hopefully by the end of this, you'll know whether you're eligible for this plan
Yeah.
and how to sign up.
For sure, because it could save you a lot of money
Absolutely.
on dental care.
Right. And, we all need to take care of our teeth.
We do.
But it can be expensive.
It definitely can be.
So that's where this program comes in.
Right.
You might be eligible for free or heavily subsidized dental care without even realizing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people just don't know about this plan yet.
Right.
So that's why we're here
Exactly.
to break it down.
So let's just jump right in.
Right.
So what exactly is this Canadian dental care plan?
Well, it's essentially a big program from the government, and it's designed to make dental care more affordable for Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say big, I mean it's already having a major impact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over 2.7 million Canadians have already been approved.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
And get this,
Mm-hmm.
over 1 million have already received care.
That's fantastic.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And there are over 22,000 oral health providers participating across Canada.
Wow.
So finding a dentist near you shouldn't be a problem.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah.
So I think what everyone really wants to know
Mm-hmm.
is, am I eligible?
Right. Are you one of the lucky ones?
Yeah. How do I know if I qualify for this
Exactly.
amazing
Right.
program?
Okay, well, let's go through the eligibility criteria.
Okay.
So first of all,
Hmm.
you don't need to have any existing dental insurance to qualify.
Okay.
So if you don't have coverage through work or a private plan,
Right.
this is for you,
That's great. So many people don't have benefits through work anymore.
especially retirees.
Right.
They're often the ones who need this the most.
Absolutely.
You also need to have an adjusted family net income of less than $90,000.
Okay.
And of course, be a Canadian resident for tax purposes.
Right.
And have filed your taxes last year.
Makes sense.
But here's the exciting part.
Okay.
Applications are already open for seniors age 65 and up.
That's great news for our listeners.
Yeah, they're in the first phase of the rollout.
Perfect.
So you can see a dentist right away.
No waiting around.
No.
That's fantastic.
Big four.
So let's say you get approved.
Okay.
What happens next?
Well, Sun Life is the administrator for the plan.
Okay.
So they handle all the applications and enrollment and all that.
That makes sense.
And once you're in, you'll get a welcome package in the mail
Oh, cool.
with your member card and information about the plan.
So it's like you're officially part of the club.
Yeah, you got your membership card, your welcome letter.
That's exciting.
It's all very clear and easy to understand.
And I bet that welcome package also tells you when your coverage starts.
You got it.
That's great.
So you know exactly when you can start using those benefits.
All right. So speaking of benefits,
Okay.
let's talk about what's actually covered.
Okay, so the CDCP covers a wide range of services,
Mhm.
and they really emphasize preventive care.
Okay.
So things like regular cleanings and checkups
Right.
and sealants, all the things that help you prevent bigger problems down the road.
And that's so important, especially as we get older.
Oh, absolutely.
It's much easier and less expensive to prevent those issues.
Then to try and fix them later.
Exactly.
But of course, it's not just about prevention.
Right.
They also cover restorative services.
Okay.
Like fillings, root canals, and even dentures.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Yeah, dentures can be so expensive.
Especially for seniors on a fixed income.
It can be a real burden.
Absolutely.
So having that covered can really make a difference.
Yeah, frees up your budget for other things.
Exact. Travel, hobbies, time with family.
Well, the good stuff.
Exactly.
So I'm sure everyone's wondering, how much is this going to cost me?
Right? What's the catch?
Yeah, what's a fine print?
Well, here's the good news.
Okay.
They use a co-payment system based on your income.
Okay.
And if your income is under $70,000,
Mm-hmm.
you get 100% coverage.
Wow.
Completely free dental care.
That's amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
And if you're above that $70,000,
There's a sliding scale,
okay.
so you'll still get some help with the cost.
So it's designed to be fair for everyone.
That's the goal.
And just to be clear,
Yeah.
the dentist bills Sun Life
Yeah.
directly,
Right.
right?
That's right.
So
Great.
you don't have to pay up front and then wait to get reimbursed.
That's exactly all taken care of for you.
That's a relief.
One less thing to worry about.
So by now you're probably wondering,
Mm-hmm.
how do I sign up?
Right. How do I get in on this?
Exactly.
Okay, well, it's actually pretty easy.
Okay.
You just head over to the Canadian government website.
Okay.
That's the official source for all the information.
All right. So no shady third-party websites.
Nope, straight to the source.
Got it.
And they have a whole section dedicated to the CDCP.
Mm-hmm.
It walks you through everything step by step.
Perfect. And is it pretty user-friendly?
Oh, yeah. They've made it really accessible.
That's great.
Even if you're not super comfortable with computers,
Right?
it's easy to navigate.
Awesome.
And if you need more info,
Mm-hmm.
the National Initiative for the Care of the Elderly in Canada also has a great website.
Okay.
Lots of resources.
So there's no excuse not to sign up
Not really.
if you're eligible.
It's a fantastic opportunity.
You could save a lot of money.
And take care of your teeth,
Exactly.
which is so important.
So what are you waiting for?
Go sign up today.
All right, we'll be right back after a quick break
To talk about even more benefits of this plan.
and answer some of your questions.
So stick around. So before the break, we were talking about how the CDCP can help you save money and take care of your teeth.
Right.
But it's really more than just about fillings and cleanings.
Mm-hmm.
It's about preventing those problems in the first place. That's something people often forget.
Yeah, they think about going to the dentist when something's already wrong.
Right, exactly.
But it's really about preventing things from getting to that point.
And this program actually helps you do that
How so?
by covering those preventive services like cleanings and checkups.
Oh, right.
So it encourages people to stay on top of their oral health.
It takes away that financial barrier.
Exactly.
So you're more likely to actually go to those appointments.
And in the long run, that saves everyone money and hassle.
Right, because nobody wants to deal with a root canal
Nobody wants a root canal.
or a complicated procedure if they can avoid it.
Exactly.
And sometimes life gets busy.
It does.
We don't always prioritize our health.
Especially dental health.
Yeah, it's easy to put it off.
So having a program like this
Mm-hmm.
that takes away that cost barrier,
Yeah,
it really helps.
it makes it easier to prioritize.
It does.
And let's not forget the connection between oral health and overall health.
Right, it's all connected.
Yeah. You know, sometimes people think of dental health as separate.
As just cosmetic.
Right.
But it's not.
No, it's really important for your overall well-being.
Absolutely. Poor oral health has been linked to
Oh, yeah.
all sorts of systemic problems.
Like what kind of problems?
Heart disease, diabetes.
Oh, wow.
So taking care of your teeth and gums
Yeah.
isn't just about a pretty smile.
It's about your whole body.
It's about your overall health.
So the CDCP is about saving money,
Mm-hmm.
preventing problems,
Mm-hmm.
and improving overall health.
That's a good summary.
That's pretty impressive.
It's a pretty comprehensive program.
Now, I know some people might be a little hesitant to apply,
Sure.
or they might have some questions about the program.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's address some of those concerns.
Okay.
What's a common one that you hear?
Well, a lot of people ask,
Mm-hmm.
what if I already have dental coverage
Oh, yeah.
through work or a private insurer?
That makes sense.
You know, they already have some kind of plan.
They're wondering if they can still benefit from this one.
Exactly.
So what's the answer to that?
So if you already have coverage,
Mm-hmm.
you won't qualify for the CDCP.
Okay.
It's specifically for people who don't have insurance.
So it's like a safety net.
Yeah, exactly.
For those who need it most.
Right.
What about income?
Okay.
Let's say someone makes just a little bit more
Mhm.
than that $90,000 limit.
Right.
Are they completely out of luck?
Well, it's important to remember that this is a phased rollout.
Right.
So the government has said they plan to expand eligibility in the future.
Oh, okay. So there's hope
There is hope.
for those who are just above the limit,
Yeah.
but still need help with those costs.
Right, because dental care is expensive.
It is.
And even if you're above that limit,
Mm-hmm.
you might still be struggling.
Absolutely.
So it's good to know that they're planning to expand.
It is.
And in the meantime,
Yeah.
you can always look into other resources,
Oh, right.
like provincial programs or dental savings plans.
That's a good point.
There are options out there.
So don't give up
Keep
if you don't qualify right away.
checking back.
And speaking of checking back,
Mm-hmm.
how can people stay up to date on any changes to the program?
The best way is to check the Canadian government website regularly.
Okay.
They'll have all the latest information there.
Perfect. So that's your go-to source.
Yes, definitely.
Now, what about finding a dentist?
Okay.
What if someone's having trouble finding one who participates in the CDCP?
Well, remember, there are over 22,000 oral health providers.
Oh, right. Yeah, you mentioned that.
So there are a lot of options.
That's a lot.
And it's growing all the time.
So if you can't find one now,
Mhm.
maybe you can find one in a few months.
Exactly. Just keep checking.
And is there a way to search for participating dentists?
Yes, you can use the provider search tool on the Sun Life website.
Oh, good.
Just enter your postal code,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll give you a list of dentists near you.
Perfect.
And another thing you can do is ask your current dentist
Oh, yeah.
if they'll consider joining the program.
That's a good idea.
You know, the more dentists who participate,
Mhm.
the better it is for everyone.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to ask.
Now, what about the application process itself?
Okay,
Some people might be worried that it's too complicated.
right. They might be thinking it's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, or they're not comfortable with online forms,
I get that.
especially older adults.
But honestly,
Mm.
they've made it really easy.
Okay.
You can apply online
Okay.
through the Canadian government website,
Mm.
and it walks you through each step.
And if you get stuck,
They have a call center.
oh, perfect.
You can call for help.
So there's really no excuse.
Not really.
And you don't need a ton of documents.
No, just your social insurance number
Okay.
and your income info from your last tax return.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Very straightforward.
They've really thought of everything
They have.
to make this easy for people.
That was the goal.
So don't let worries about the application process hold you back.
Exactly.
It's much easier than you think.
It really is.
So we've talked about eligibility concerns,
Mm-hmm.
finding a dentist,
Right.
and the application process.
What
Is
else?
there anything else we should cover?
I think we've touched on all the major points.
Okay.
But I just want to say,
Mhm.
if you have any specific questions,
Yeah.
don't hesitate to reach out to the resources we've mentioned.
Okay, so that's the Canadian government website,
Mm-hmm.
Sun Life,
Yep.
and the National Initiative for the Care of the Elderly in Canada.
Exactly. They're all great sources of information and support.
Okay, so you've got lots of options for getting help.
You do.
So no need to struggle on your own.
Nope.
All right, so should we wrap things up now?
I think so. We've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
given people a good understanding of the CDCP.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think?
So we've talked a lot about this Canadian Dental Care Plan,
We have.
but let's just sum it all up.
Yeah. What are the key takeaways?
Right, what do people really need to know?
Well, I think the main thing is this
Mhm.
program is making a real difference.
Yeah.
It's helping people access dental care.
Who might not have been able to afford it before.
Exactly. And we're talking about millions of Canadians already.
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
And we talked about eligibility.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 65 or older,
You can apply right now.
no need to wait.
Nope.
And even if you're not 65 yet,
Keep an eye out.
because they're planning to expand eligibility.
So you might qualify in the future.
And we went through all the services that are covered
Right. Everything from basic checkups,
to more complex procedures.
like dentures.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It can be a huge expense
And then, of course, the copayment system,
based on your income.
which means some people could get completely free dental care.
100% coverage.
That's incredible.
It is a game changer for a lot of people,
And we talked about some common concerns,
like finding a dentist.
right? And what if you already have insurance?
We covered all that.
So hopefully we've answered most of your questions.
If not, there are lots of resources available.
The Canadian government website,
Sun Life,
the National Initiative for the Care of the Elderly.
lots of places to get help.
So if you're thinking about applying,
Don't hesitate.
just do it.
Head over to that website.
And get started
It could really change your life.
for the better
Take care of your smile.
and your overall health.
It's an investment worth making.
We hope you found this deep dive helpful.
We really tried to break it all down.
Make it easy to understand
And we hope you'll take advantage of this program.
if you're eligible.
Because everyone deserves a healthy smile.
That's right.
And thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive.